Live stream. We're at the lake today. Let's just wait a minute and see if anybody comes in. And let me set this up. No. So how is everybody? This is going to probably be a short one. I'll wait and see if anybody comes in. Oops, I don't know what I'm doing here. I was trying to... Oops, I made it dark. Okay. Sorry about that. Try to brighten this screen up a little bit. I don't know what happened here. Hello, welcome in. I'm trying to brighten the screen up. I don't know what happened here. I was trying to set it up. We're at the lake today. I see one person so far. Let's see here. Okay. Wait and see if anybody comes in. We got 2 people. Come on into the chat and say hello. I'm at the lake. Oops, I made it dark again. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hey everybody, welcome into the chat. Welcome to the live stream. I'm at the lake. Oops. Okay, I think if I just hit it. I'm trying to set my screen up here. All right, I don't know why it's so dark. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Trying to set the screen up. Okay, I don't know. Let's see here. Okay. All right, I think it's good. So hello, happy Friday. Peace, everybody. Oh, hey, there's Dior. Hi, happy Friday. I have it tipped a little bit because because of my battery, I have to stream in vertical. I don't like streaming in vertical outside. I like doing it in horizontal, but until I can get another phone or my battery. So how are you? We're at the lake today. It gets dark, I think, around 9, so we only have, this will be a short one, I don't know. We got 13 people. Hey, everybody. Thank you for hitting all the likes. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I got this waist thing on with my keys and things in it, and my hair's a little bit... I got to go to the store after this. I don't know. I thought about coming on later, too, but I'm not sure. But, yeah, I got like a little bit of a messy hair thing going on here. Peace. How's your Friday going? We're at the lake. We're at the lake. All right. Oops. I got to tip it a little bit. So we're at the lake. Oh, there's a boater. People are over here fishing and boating. Right there, there's somebody in a boat. Oops. So, all right, let's walk this way. I have to keep it tipped a little bit so that the gimbal, I have you plugged in. So this is where everybody keeps the boats here. And seems like the sun's not out right now. But I smell barbecue. It smells really yummy. How's your Friday going? How's your Friday going? All right, let's go this way. Oops. I gotta watch where I'm going here. Watch where I'm going. Thank you for coming. Anybody miss me? I don't know. I put it in subscriber mode. This is the community building here at the park. We're at the park and at the lake. We'll go down here for a few minutes. Hello, everybody. Let's see, who do we got here? Hello. Nana Recipe. Hello, welcome in. Where are you from? We're at the lake. That's where everybody keeps the boats and all in there. And they made these metal decks here. I don't know. They got rid of all the wooden ones and they made metal ones. Um, oops, I don't know what just happened. All right, let me see. I gotta tip. Let me tip this a little bit so that I got you on the. So this, they keep this locked in, and they have like it on there, like a lock that people for their boats to protect their boats and stuff. And yes, but yes, they keep all those nice boats in there. I like boats. Does anybody else like boating? I like to fish, but I don't know. I used to fish with my husband, so they have a free day on June 6th, and I don't know if I'm gonna try it or not because I don't like touching the worm, and my husband used to do that. And then when I used to go with my dad and my brother, they would do that. So I watched Matt's channel, Matt and Family channel, and he fishes, and he was showing how to put the worm on, and I think I could do it. I'd have to get some worms, but maybe I might have to get some of I have some of those gloves from when COVID was around. So maybe I could do it that way and come here and fish. Maybe I could live stream it, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. But oh, look at this boat. My cousin used to have a boat. I'm in Northeast Tennessee, but I'm originally from upstate New York, and I used to go up to Lake George and stuff, and my cousin lived up near there, and he had a small boat like this size. His was a different color, and he let me drive it once. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. My uncles had boats when I was growing up, and used to go up to the lakes, and I miss the lakes in New York because I was surrounded by a lot of lakes. This one's small compared to what I'm used to. But I love being at the lake. I haven't been at the lake in several weeks, and I missed it. This is like a peaceful place. Yes. Dior says, wear disposable gloves. Yes, that's what I have, a whole box of those from COVID. They're blue or whatever, those blue ones. And I'm thinking if I do it, I don't know, I could go see how much the worms are. If they're like a lot, I'm not going to do it. But I don't even know. I used to catch things like on rocks and things, and my husband used to get it unstuck. But maybe if I come here, maybe I won't get it stuck on anything. But I could live stream it if I do it. It's June 6th. It's on June 6th, so I don't know. It's a free day, so I didn't get a license here, but I do like fishing. I used to go a lot up. I mean, when I was in upstate New York, I caught a fish from my fingertip all the way to my elbow once, in Round Lake, and I kept telling my husband, I kept getting it caught on rocks and sticks and all kinds of things, and I finally caught, and he was coming to help me. I'm like, help me, and he would get it unstuck for me. He'd fix my line, and then I would get it stuck again. So then he was across the street, and I was on the other side of the street because I was near the bridge. When I caught that fish, I could not even get it out. The whole pole was bent, and I'm like yelling his name. I'm like, come and help me, I got a fish. And at that point, he was tired of me getting it caught on stuff. He just thought I got it caught on something. And he said that. Finally, he came over, and I'm like, I got this big one. And it was like, we had to put something next to it. So he took a picture. He says, oh, nobody's going to believe this. And we had to throw it back in. It was a bass. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, there's Monster. Hello, Monster. We got Dior and Monster and Nana Recipe. Hello. How's the fishing? I haven't gone fishing yet. They have a free day on June 6th. I was talking that I might go. Do you fish? I do like fishing though. My cousin that lives in Maryland. He lives in the Chesapeake Bay area, and he grew up there, and he works on those big bridges. Haven't talked to him or seen him in years, but like his first job was a fishing job in Maryland. He used to catch all kinds of big things, sharks, different things, fish. And then his son did that, and then his son went into the army, in the army, in the service. But we went there once, stopping back on our way from upstate New York, coming back to Tennessee, because I'm from upstate New York, and we went home to a wedding, and he's like, oh, stop at our house on the way. And we did, and they had crawfish, we had crawfish. We had this delicious meal. That was the first time I ever had crawfish, but it was absolutely delicious. But his son had worked with the fishing place, and he had gotten all that at a discount. So his son did the same thing he did. They make a lot of money. He made a lot of money um, doing that. But anyway, I'll say hello. Hello, everybody. Whee! Peace, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Woo, it's always fun to twirl. I got the camera tipped a little bit because I got you plugged in. Okay, let's walk around the other side. This is where they keep the boats and stuff are all over there. But yeah, my one of my cousins, he used to let me drive the boat. Look at this one. My uncle had a party boat like this. He's older now. I don't think he has it anymore, but he used to go up on Saratoga Lake. I grew up around Saratoga Lake in upstate New York. So my husband moved us here to Northeast Tennessee for his job, and then he passed away of COVID. So, and it's too expensive for me to go back to New York, but I really miss it. But look at this one. I like this one. This one looks like fun. Anybody have a boat? Anyway, I'd love to go for the boat. Look at that. That's really nice. I grew up going to the lakes and the beaches. I love the ocean, but I didn't live near the ocean. The closest ocean when I grew up in New York was Massachusetts. We used to go there. Well, New Jersey, but we used to go to Massachusetts. And they got the paddle boats. Ponton. Yes, Pouton. I can't even say that word right. Good bass fishing. Yes. I might try it, but see, since my husband's not here, I would have to put the worm on myself. You should visit Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, my cousin moved there. She works for Southwest Airlines, and she moved there. And right now I don't have the money to go there, but when I do get to go there, I will stream it. And she loves it there. She's been there about 1 or 2 years, I think. And she likes it. This is my hangout spot. I like to come here a lot in the summer and do a lot of streams here. So this will be our spot. We'll be coming here walking, and this is what I do. The bass fish was what I caught when I was in New York. Be careful. Please don't walk too closely. Yeah, I know. With me, I'd probably trip and fall. But here's the canoes. I love canoeing. I grew up doing all this kind of stuff, and now I don't have my husband. He died, and I have to figure these things out on my own, and I really appreciate all my subscribers. This has been a great experience, and moving forward. It's just really hard sometimes. I don't know. But I love being by the water. I mean, I could stay out here all day. Maybe I bring my drawing stuff here someday. And so these are all the kayaks. So what's your favorite color? They got this green one, the blue and pink. I like the blue and pink ones. The green and that is cute too. I got to be careful with the camera because I got to tip it. Let me tip it this way. There we go. So I'm happy that everybody's here. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Oh, there's a yellow one. I didn't see that one here last year. I've never been in a kayak. Has anybody in the chat ever been in kayaking? I'd love to try it. The community building, which is over here, that's the community building. They close early. They close up early, but you can rent. They have food in there and drinks, and they have, which I usually bring my own, but they have shirts and stuff that you can buy. They have rentals, so you can rent these boats here, these paddle boats, and you can rent the kayaks and the canoes. I went in one of these once, not here, but in New York. I went in one of these with my husband, and I kept making us twirl in circles and everything, and he just said, just sit there and I'll do all the work. He was 6'2", so he was in the service. He was in the Army. Yeah. Kayaking, happy Friday. Yes. Maybe I should have put that. I have a kayak. You do, Monster? Is it fun? I watched your stream there. The one with the I don't know, I forgot. You were trying snacks. Um, I think these kayaks you stand on, but I'm not really sure. But I think you stand on these because they're flat. So I don't know. I just the only thing I can think of is that these are flat, and then they got the orange ones over here. Um, and oh, these are the canoes. I'm sorry that those weren't canoes over there. Those were kayaks. But anyway, here's the canoes. But I like the outdoors. I like enjoying the sun. I like being out walking. I can't stand being cooped up too much in the home. And I do like home alone time, but these are all the jackets and stuff. I'm not a good swimmer, but I've always been a water person, and I can stay in the water forever. But you know, I don't know. So, how is everybody on this happy Friday? Anybody have pizza? I'm going to go to the store after this. I don't know if I'll come on later or not. I thought about it, but I don't know if I'm going to get home late. So, um, anyway, hello. Peace, everybody. Happy Friday. Whee! Twirling's always fun. That's my signature. Don't steal it. How I twirl. I like to twirl. Boy, this is making me happy to be out here. I was like trying to get my lawn caught up, and then I got so exhausted from it. I gave myself 2 or 3 days off, but I didn't finish this one area because it rained, and it seems like I'm going to have to start doing it over again. Here comes a person on a boat canoeing. It's so relaxing to be by the water and just be outside. Um, yes. Looks like a kid or a teenager. He's got his fishing poles. Anyway, I don't know if he wants to be filmed, so we'll just zoom out. We'll go for a quick walk. Monster says, my kayak's green with yellow. Ooh, that sounds pretty. I think I could do it because I have good balance, but I don't want to. I'm always afraid of drowning, even though I love being in the water. I could stay in the water all day. But this one's very pretty. I like the colors on that. I like blue and green together. I did my downstairs as colors, but I like the pink one. There's one over here that's pink. I think Walmart has them pretty good price if I ever was to get one. I mean, I'm not going to do that now, but I like these pink ones with the pink. Um, Dior says, looks like good exercise. Yes, it does. That's the thing too. I've never been in a boat by myself. Like, I've always had my husband in there. Like I got the canoe going in circles one time too, because there used to be a lake that you could rent canoes in upstate New York, in Saratoga, and we used to go out in it. And he would say, "Okay, that's another thing." He said, "Just sit and I'll do the work." And so, because I was doing it wrong, but he was a good person. Um, so I don't know how it would be if I. Do you think I'd get stuck out there? I'd probably would. I wish I could do one of these paddle boats, but I don't have anybody to do it with. But yeah, I grew up going to like this beach called Grafton Beach in upstate New York. We used to go there a lot. It's a lake. They had canoes. They had all kinds of stuff there. And when I was a kid, like a really small kid, um, probably grade school, they had a summer program that you could join, and my mom joined me up, and my cousins joined up as well. And you go there, and they had like arts and crafts, basketball, different types of things. And then certain days of the week, they would take us to the beach. They would take us to Grafton, and Grafton sometimes has like bands, and they have the whole beach, and they have picnic tables and all that kind of stuff. And I miss it. That's in upstate New York. And I used to go to that program. I'd go to the arts and crafts thing, and then I'd go to to the beach. And you'd go on the bus. The bus, it would take about a long time because we weren't near there, but the bus. I don't know if these schools do these things anymore. Who the heck knows? Oh, there's Mr. Duck. I was going to go to the ducks, but I have to go back to where those ducks were. Whoa! Oh, this is moving. I'm floating. This thing is moving. I hope I don't drop the gimbal. That would be horrible because my phone and everything would go in here. Okay, there's a duck right here. Oops. Let me see. Oops. There he is. He's right there. There's usually a lot of ducks in here, but I haven't seen as many. And then over there, if we go over a little bit, there's a green. Oh, you can't see it. We'll go over that way. Oops, I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm moving the camera too fast. He's making noises over there. He came out of that little tunnel. Oops, I got it really zoomed in. The birds here are so loud. They've been really loud in my yard too. I put the video up of that deer, that's a baby deer, but it's growing up. And there were 3 baby deer that were born in my yard and the neighbor's yard. And they laid in my front yard there at night. And then they grew up. They're growing up. And the video I put up is a deer. It's not like fully grown. It might be like a teenager stage. I don't know. But okay, let's go for a walk. I love the sounds of the birds and nature and walking. And I don't know. I want to go on a hike, but I don't want to do it myself. I gotta tip the camera a little bit here. Woohoo! Monster says, woohoo! It's Friday! Woohoo! Do I have this zoomed in still? I don't know. Oh, I did. Sorry. There, let's go for a walk. Let's go. And Monster would say, let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo! Woo! Yep. I like the way this building is. This reminds me of home, like the Adirondack, because I'm from the Adirondack Mountain area, and they have a lot of buildings like that. Yummy pizza, I know it, yummy. If I go to the store, I'm like debating, do I buy one, or like I was trying to save money and make one. Everything went up. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you for all the likes. This feels great to be out here. Sometimes it's too hot to come out at noontime, but sometimes I come between like at 2 or 4 during the day, but so you can see some of the mountains there a little bit. But I like to walk here. They have park police in here and stuff, so you know it's safe to do walks and things. Over there is the park that they made for kids, and it's after Chronicles of Narnia. It's the Chronicles of Narnia. We'll walk through that again sometime, but I do have a stream somewhere on my channel with the Chronicles of Narnia, walking through the little stations that they made. We can go through that another time. Oh, here's some duckies. How pretty the trees. What did everybody eat yet? I didn't eat yet. There's the ducks there. You can't really see them hardly though. And you can see some mountains there. They used to have horseback riding at this park, but they do have camping here. This is where I did the live stream for Halloween. Last year I missed it because I got here on the wrong day. I looked it up, and these places don't take their stuff down, and some of them make new websites. And I looked it up, and I thought I had the wrong year. I'm like, oh my God, that's the wrong day. I got there. I went to where the camping is because that's where they have it. It's awesome. That's a good stream that's on my channel. But everybody wanted me to do that this year, and they're like, what happened? I'm like, I missed the day. I got the day mixed up. So I felt like an idiot, but things happen. It happens. But they go all out at the park for that. At the campgrounds, they had some really spooky stuff too. Um, I wish I could put this in vertical, but because I have to keep it plugged in, um, there's a lot of boaters out. It looks like it feels great to walk. I'm out of shape a little bit. I got to get in shape. To get myself in shape. There's a dog. So cute. I don't know if you guys saw that. You can't steal my thunder. Is it thundering there? Monsters in Texas. Dior's in New Jersey, right? New Jersey. Thank you for the likes, everybody. There goes a boat. Sorry, I got this tip. I don't know if I tip it too much. The gimbal freaks out. That's the problem. That's why I can't put it horizontal, because then the gimbal, because I got it plugged in, it don't like the weight of the cord plugged in. It's gonna go down there. Let's see. Let's go down here. There's a canoe person over here. He waved to me. Anyway, there's another canoe person over there. And we were all the way over there. Some people walk around over there. That's where I usually walk Chloe. And a lot of people walk their dogs around over there. They call that Duck Island. Anyway, this is so peaceful. Look at the mountain and the canoer. Woohoo! Keep the chat going. Thank you, Monster. I didn't get too many people. I did put it on. Did any get notifications? I did put it on. I scheduled it. It's hard to schedule things though, because then you don't know how long. Sometimes I schedule it and then I'm not on time, because by the time you get somewhere. But yeah, that happens. Been trying to put up videos. I got to do more, but because I had to do the yard, I got caught up doing that. But the videos don't usually go well, so it's because I haven't done them in so long. So I have to try to get that audience back, because some of the people that watch the video, there's some people that watch everything, video, shorts, live streams, but then there's other people that only that watch the videos. Then there's people who only watch the shorts. So I don't know, a lot of different types of people. I'm out of breath because I am out of shape. A lot of people are leaving, I guess, and going to eat dinner, and there's still some boaters out there. There's some other lakes around, but this one seems to be pretty safe. They made this thing down here so you could put your canoe in it, or not your kayak, I mean. They took all the wooden ramps out, or the wooden docks out, but this here, you put the kayak on here and you slide down into the water. It's pretty cool. And then they got a ramp where you can walk. And then over there, there's a deck where the people are, but I'm not gonna go over there. Let's see what everybody's saying. Great, watching your videos. Gonna go watch some TV later, friend. Okay, have a good evening, and thank you for coming. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And Dior says, you get a lot of people on your shorts. Past, maybe they'll come in. Yes. The shorts people don't help with watch time if they do that, though. That's the problem. And I'm dropping the watch time is like going down. Oh, are we still live? Are we still here? Are you guys still here? It said that no service for a minute. It said, I don't know what happened. Sometimes you walk in a spot that's blurry, which I don't know that unless somebody tells me, because I can usually clear that. Or you walk in a spot where you don't have service. So, looks like they put some new stairs over there, but up there is where there's soccer fields. Which I don't go up there, but it's blurry. Okay, let me clear it. Okay, hold on one second. Let me see if I can do this. Hello. Did that fix it? Did it fix it? I hope so. And okay, it's fixed. Okay. Oops, I keep pressing the wrong thing here. I'm trying to get the chat thing. Here we go. All right. Yeah, if somebody tells me, some people don't tell you, and then it's blurry. So I'll have to come out even earlier, but it's hard to see. When you're streaming, though, it's hard to see in the sun. I don't know what that is. There's some kind of pole in the water. Oh, that's weird. There's like a pole or something. It's strange. Oh, and the tree's broken off. Look at that. The storms must have done something here. I have no clue. Oh, there's a tree down there too. Oh, there's the sunset. I love listening to the birds. I got some loud ones in my yard, and I have an owl. There's an owl out there, and something's going after some of the animals. Oh, there was 2 little bunnies in my yard, and I went to get my camera, and then by the time I got the camera, they were gone. But I watched them for like a minute or two, and I should have got the camera right away. But when the animals are in my yard, I have to try to videotape them out my window from the second floor, and there's a screen, so sometimes it doesn't always come out, but otherwise they run. But they were zooming around my yard, 2 little bunnies. They were chasing each other, going around in circles, running under my fence and going in the neighbor's yard. They were so cute. But there's the sun. It's going down. They have some beautiful sunsets here. I'm not sure where to see them. Well, the church is one place, because that was like really pretty. It was orange one time I went. I only did that once though. And I don't know if you can hear the train. And but sometimes the sky's like all pink. But that's pretty. All right, let's walk this way. We'll go this way a little bit. I gotta tip it a little so that I really do like streaming horizontal outside, though. This vertical is, I guess it's okay, I guess. But if I wanted to put any of this into a video, then I have to put it into like a vertical frame. It is gorgeous out. Does anybody else like nature and the outdoors? I love the outdoors. There's somebody over there fishing. I don't think too many people are getting the notifications though. I don't know. But I will try to do more videos. I'm just doing short ones. But you can hear the train. I'll do a little bit longer ones as well. But there's a bench here. There's a canoer out there. Let me sit here for 1 sec. The train's pretty loud. I enjoy being outside, especially when the sun sets. Wait, yes, me too. I don't know how much I can zoom in. Oops, let's see. I went the wrong way. There we go, wait. There's like a Nice green canoe. Two canoers. They both look like they're in green. Or maybe they're in kayaks. I don't know. I enjoy being outside. Yes, me too. I think like when I'm outside, like I have a porch too, and I go out there on my porch. Maybe I'll live stream on my porch one of these days, but before it gets too hot. But there were some frogs out there, but I drained the top of the pool on the cover, so I don't know if they're still out there. Um, but yeah, I like being outside. I had a mockingbird in my yard. There's not one there now, but a lot of times in the summertime they come, and they actually do. I used to be like swimming in my pool, and I would whistle stuff, and they would imitate it. It was they're really cool. The woodpeckers ruin the roofs here, so I have bird feeders out there where I could see them, and I have bird food, and I had to stop feeding them because the woodpeckers ruin the roofs. They peck at it and they ruin it. So I've been bringing that to the ducks. I haven't gone there in a while, but I could do a stream where we go there. There's a boater there. It's the area service. I'm sorry, it's blurry. Oh, it is. Is it still blurry? Is it still blurry? Okay. Let me clear it again. Hello. It should be okay now. Is it okay? Hopefully it is. Okay, yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Like I said, I don't know unless someone tells me, because on my end it looks good. I don't use I'm not using the prism. I don't use the prism app when I'm outside because I can't mod it if I don't have any mods. So I have to use regular YouTube. But also, when I use Prism Live, I don't know because I don't use the thing that shows you when you're out of service or whatever. That's a nice boat. Nice truck boat. Nice maroon color. Dinner time. I think it's the area that keeps getting blurry. Yeah, sometimes I don't have any problems here, but attention boaters. The automatic gate is currently being installed at the main entrance to the park and is expected to be operational within the next couple weeks. Once activated, the gate will open daily at 5 a.m. and close promptly at 10 p.m. Okay, we got to make sure that we're not in here at 10 p.m. But I saw the gate when I came in here. It's like a black gate. That looks like so much fun. Sorry, I can't tip it too much more. I'm afraid that... There we go. I don't know if the gimbal will freak out, though, if it touches it. Oh, they're towing somebody on the back. That's pretty cool. That looks like fun, but I think I'd be afraid of drowning. Those are things that my cousins would do, my guy cousins. And my brother, the one that died, he would do something like that too. There's another boater over here. And then we also have one over here as well. Look at the sun. It's already set. But look at the water, this dock is moving around because there's boats coming over here. Woo wee! Good thing I'm over here where I'm hanging on, because if I was at the end there, I probably would fall. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm just wiggling and moving around. There we go. Look at that. That looks pretty. Look how pretty that looks. That's gorgeous. That's a gorgeous sunset with the sun shining on there. That looks really nice on the camera. Well, I'm looking at it and it looks pinkish, but you guys are seeing the yellowish. And we got a boater here. There's a boater coming in. That's why the thing's shaking all over. We got another boater. Hi. You catch any fish?
Nope.
Oh.
We did not.
No?
But we had a great time.
Yeah, it's a nice, gorgeous day out. Over here, we got some real serious splashes over here. Oops. I like the sound of the water. I have this, when I went on a hike. Oh, wait a second. I don't know. I'm probably in the way here. These people. Let's walk down there a little bit because they're getting off their boat. So when I went on the hike, when I went to see the waterfall, I took video of the waterfall. I just stood there and took videos of it. And I'm trying to figure out how I can do a relaxing stream and like keep it up for 2 to 4 hours or something so people can come in and out, or, you know, something like that. I got to figure it out. I did have it in vertical, so I think it's in vertical, but it's just me filming the waterfall. The waterfall wasn't in full force because it didn't have a lot of rain that year, but I never put that video up yet, so it's still in my phone. The water looks clean. Yes, it's clean. The water is clean, but you can't see at the bottom, and it's got clay. Tennessee has clay or something in the water. So like if I was in New York, you would be able to see the bottom. Actually, you can, well, I can't tip the camera, but you can see some of the rocks and stuff there, but in New York, you can see it really clear, so I never go in swimming in the lakes, but sorry about the camera. I got it on the cord. There's not really anybody here. I don't know what time to stream when I'm outside. I haven't done it in a while, so I used to get a lot more people, but it's okay. Anyway, I don't know if we should walk or it's over there. That's pretty. We could walk this way a little bit. Over here, I was doing some fashion stuff. Like some stuff, I don't know. Like that was like a good backdrop over here, and I was setting the camera up over here, and I was like filming my fashion things right here, over here, this area. I'll keep you company. Oh, thank you so much for coming. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for supporting me too, and being here. We'll walk this way. Oops. Wait a second here. I gotta make sure. Okay. I gotta tip it. I'm sorry I have to tip it, but there's a trail over. Let's see. Wait, let me walk up a little bit. There's somebody in their Jeep watching me. They're like, what's this lady doing on their camera? I like the smell of the water. Over there's a trail, and I've never gone down it. So one of these days, I'll go down it. they have groups here. I don't know if you have to pay for it, where you can go with people. I'm out of shape. I like to do things. I like to go places, but the way the gas right now, and the way everything's going, it just kind of sucks. Because I like to do a lot more. They usually have like a free day at Bays Mountain. I went up there before when I started streaming at some point in time that first year. And there was a lot of blurry spots up there because the building. Sometimes if you're streaming near buildings, you get your signal dropped. But they have the animals there. They have wolves, and they have a feeding. They feed the wolves, and they'll come out and they'll get them howling. And I think they got white ones there now. And they have other animals there, bobcat. They have, and a lot of the animals in there, they're fenced in and stuff because they're rescue animals, and they have a whole bunch of owls. And on my channel, there was an owl named Shakespeare. He was very cool. He was a barred owl, Barred. I think they're in danger, the barred owls. But anyway, I'd like to go back there. Um, they have a free day. They have something called Fun Fest, and they have a free day. So I have to watch out for that and see when that is. That's not, I don't know if that's in July or if that's this month. I'm not sure. I don't even know. Um, Definitely take advantage of the free opportunities. Yes. Oh, there's Exploradora. Hello. Hi, friend. How are you? I've been peeking in on your channel sometimes, but I'm usually sometimes when you're on, I'm going to bed. So I don't always go in the chat, but I do watch. I saw some of your awesome vacation and stuff. So how are you? We're just at the lake. So how are you? How's it going? I saw you live and had to say hi. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Hello. I have to do hello, peace. We're at the lake. Hello. It's always fun to twirl. You're in winter time now, right? Exploradors is from Australia. My friend Carpo is from Australia as well. My hair's getting frizzy. I washed my hair earlier. A lot of times I'll wash it at night, but I washed it earlier and it's frizzing out. And peace, yes. Nice lake. And we got a little bit of a sun there, and I do walks here. I do walks at the lake. So yes, it's winter. It's cold, and I'm a souk. I hate the cold. Yeah, I don't like the cold too much either. And I know what you mean. People are leaving and they're going home to eat, I guess. So yeah, up those stairs is the soccer fields. Do you get snow where you live? I'm originally from upstate New York, but I'm in Northeast Tennessee now. I live in North because my husband, he moved us here for his job, but then he died of COVID. So I lived in New York my whole life till I moved here. And we got really cold winters in New York. And my husband would say, because I would say 50 degrees here is pretty warm compared to New York, but I would start to get cold, and he'd say, oh, you're getting acclimated with the temperature here. You're getting acclimated. Or whatever, I'm not probably saying that word right, but acclimated. Oh, there's like a, hi. But anyway, usually they get mild winters here, but since he died, I think we've gotten nothing but super cold winters here. And I hate the cold because they don't heat things the way they do in New York. They heat with heat pumps here, and they don't work right if it gets too cold. I guess you can go up that thing too. Somebody's getting out of there. But no snow where I live, but there is snow down south in Australia. Yeah, I don't know. Carpo's from Perth, I think, Perth, Australia. And I don't know what part you're from, but um, I do have other people too. Some other friends on here from Australia, Melbourne, I think. Some people are from there. Um, Dior says I've never imagined it snow in Australia. Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful there. I love the ocean, but
Yeah.
I'll take any water or lake to be around. I just like being around the water. But yeah, we'll have to. Um, it's gonna be getting dark soon. I don't know what. Does anybody know what time it is? You can put explanation time. The sun went down. It's gone. So I'll do walks here over the summer. That's what I did. I do. Besides some of the home streams, oh, we can do more home streams. I don't know if I'll come on later. I was going to, but I'll probably come on tomorrow at some point in time. And I'm only going to do late streams on the weekend if I do a late stream. So if it's during the week, it'll be earlier. And I don't know, just, keep your notifications on. And I'm not going to end it yet, though. It's 8:41. Okay, thank you. Um, but it's not like Canada. Yeah, I went to Canada once. Maybe, yeah, I've been to Canada once. I went to see the Niagara Falls when I'm from upstate New York, so we were, I don't know if it was like 5 hours from there. And I saw the New York side of the Niagara Falls during the day. And then we went to Toronto. And then on the way back, it was nighttime, so we saw the Canadian side of the Niagara Falls where it was all lit up. It was gorgeous. I have pictures, but it doesn't do it justice. I think I was 22 or 23 years old, something like that. And I had a boyfriend, and his mother got him a for his birthday. She got him a trip to Toronto, and we stayed in this fancy hotel. It was the most fancy one I ever stayed in. But yeah, we got somebody fishing over here. So yeah, I don't know if I could do the fishing thing or not. I'm thinking I might try it, but I never put the one. Do you fish, Exploradora? Do you go fishing? I'm thinking about trying it. I don't know. All right, let's keep walking because it's getting a little bit dark. I didn't know they were putting in a gate. They used to have this wooden thing that they would put across when you at the entrance. They used to have horseback riding here, but a few years back I think it burnt or something, and I didn't know that. And I check over there every now and then, but they never reopened it. So I don't know if they opened it somewhere else because I was going to do a stream over there. Um, it's up the road. This has a lot of property, this park. And I can go over there, but this lake goes over to that way too. Those are pretty colors, that green, green kayaks. Um, SOS blurry. Okay. Thank you, Dior. Is it okay now? Hopefully. Letting me know. We'll head back this way. It's so peaceful here. Clear. Thank you. Yeah, I can clear it out. Took me a while to figure that out, but like I said, on my end, it don't look that unless someone tells me. So thank you so much. Thank you. Hugs. Thank you for being here for me. I can't text on here. You have to have a second device to text on when you're using YouTube. Yeah. So, what's everybody been doing? Did you have a great week? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all the subscribers. Yeah, I went to last year. I went to that fun fest. They had Brett Michaels and they had two performers. Brett Michaels one day, and then the next day was a country singer, popular country singer. I don't remember his name, but I went to that because I was going to film the fireworks, but then because of the news stations and everything, I kept getting disconnected, so I had to just sit in one spot. So we did see the fireworks, but I couldn't walk around. But the day before I walked around, but it was very hard for me to get a connection. Um, so I don't know. Over there is where they made a playground for kids. Um, the Chronicles of Narnia. Has anybody on yours? Um, I do watch a lot, but I'm going to the chat all the time. But I'll say hi. A lot of times when you're on, I'm going to bed. So I actually think Carpo's like a whole day ahead in where he is in Australia. Like he's like a whole day ahead. Like if it's nighttime here, it's daytime there. So I don't know if you're like the same. Have a good day. Have a good night. Dior says nothing much, just staying outside as much as possible. It's been so nice out. Yeah. Um, I gave myself a break after mowing, and I didn't finish it because it rained, and I didn't finish. And I have to finish before it gets too. I was debating if I finish that or stream, and I'd rather I'd rather stream. So I was like, oh, so I'm gonna have more to do. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to do it all over again anyway. It takes me 4 days, sometimes 5. So I got to get out there and do it before, because it's a battery mower. It's just taking me a while to get in shape. I'm usually in really good shape, so I don't know what's different this year, but I don't know. Maybe because it was such a cold winter, I didn't get to get out too much. Nobody likes to walk in the cold. I used to walk in the cold in New York, though. I used to go to Saratoga Park, State Park, all the time and walk. I miss it. I wish I could go across the street and be there and then come back. Can you hear the birds? They're so loud. The birds are super loud. Anybody have any good desserts? Thank you for all the likes, everybody. So yeah, I know that the algorithm has to be reset on the long form, and I don't even know if it will get reset because I should have been putting stuff up for the long form and I wasn't. So it's going to take a while for that to get fixed, or maybe it won't get fixed, but I'll still put stuff up. The sky is pink, but I can't show it. Oh, there you can see some of it reflecting on the water here and up on the top there. Oops, I had to zoom it in. Let me see. Let me unzoom it a little bit. You can see. Um, but yeah. So when I'm done here, I have to go to the store and get a few things. Um, has anybody been watching any good shows or anything? I still want to take you guys in my yard. It's just probably going to be a little messy when I take you out there, but we can do it. I could do a stream out there, and I can also stream on my porch probably, or on my deck. I got things planned, but um, that's one of my things. I'm not good with time. I'm horrible with time. Like I have no concept of it. So I've been trying to go on a schedule. I've been trying to do a schedule. A couple times I screwed up and went to bed late. I think that was last weekend, but this week I did okay. Deck stream will be cool. Yeah, the deck. Um, I put my table up there. I cleaned it off. Um, I have to get the umbrella out, which I don't know if I can stream with that on when it's out there, but I can go out earlier during the day. Or actually, like it's like the time I came on today, whatever time that was. It gets dark around 9:30, something like that. Um, but yeah. So yeah, I've been trying to get on a schedule. It's very hard for me to get things in order because I got a list, and then like when I do things, I feel like I can get it all done, and you know, my mom's like, oh, my niece said, well, set a timer, like set timers, but I don't hear the timer if I'm outside doing stuff. But um, time check 8:50. Yeah, I'm not too far from my car. I thought we could watch this beautiful sky. Look at the sky, how pretty it is. It's like pink in the water. Um, I really appreciate everybody. We'll go over there another time. I don't want to go over there when there's a lot of kids, but because that's a playground, and on the outside of it, they have a path that you walk for the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Chronicles of Narnia. I have those movies. Does anybody like that? I love that. I went to the bookstore and I saw the book, but I can't get the book right. It was like a collector's item. I don't know. Look at that. Wow. Sky looks picturesque. Yes, I know. Isn't that gorgeous? It really is. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's so nice out right now because it's cool out. A lot of times when I do my lawn, I like to do it after dinner because the sun is going. It's not as strong out there. You know what I mean? And I'm not a super early person. I'm trying to do early a little bit, but I'm trying to get on a schedule. But sometimes it's not working, you guys. I'm used to getting up at noon, but it's horrible. I've been doing that for years. I shouldn't even say that, but I don't know. But I've been trying to switch it to earlier. I kind of need like a wake up call, is what I need. That's very pretty. Look at that. It's even getting brighter as it goes down. It's like it's like brighter, brighter, brighter. Yeah, you can see the sunset in this area right here, but as you can see the pink, if you're in certain areas, like if there's a road called Stone Drive. When you're driving down that, I can drive right into the sunset. Maybe we could do that sometime. I think I did it once before. But, um, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Everybody that came, and everybody, thank you for hitting the like button. Everybody. Um, yeah, I think by the time I get home, it would be too late unless I did another late stream. But I'll try to come on tomorrow. Hopefully, I can. It seems like more people like the streams, the late streams. I don't know, but I need to be getting on a schedule here. So I want to do like 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Like try to come on in between there instead of coming on super late. I don't know if that's good for anybody. And then of course, if I'm outside, I'd like to come out at 2. Um, I don't know if I can see the sunset if I do a sunrise. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Maybe I'll set my alarm one of these days and get up. But I don't know if I would like drive somewhere or come here maybe, or just go on my deck. Tennessee sunsets. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Um, thank you for coming, everybody. It's starting to get dark, so we'll just come down here and we'll say goodnight. My hair is getting frizzy because I'm outside, but hey, everybody. We'll just chat for a little bit. I'm wearing purple today. I got purple nails, light purple nails. I had to cut my nails. They were starting to grow, but like, because I got to do yard work, I had to keep them short. So I don't know. I found my kit. I have a kit with the gel nails, and I haven't used that yet. I don't know that it's like a dip kit. I'm just afraid that I don't know. My hair's getting frizzy because I washed it. I don't know if it's hard to get off. I bought some of those clips that you clip on your nails. Um, you put the stuff on it to take it off. So that's what I'm afraid of. I don't know. But yes, um, when I sleep on my hair, it'll be better. It's frizzy right now. Looking good. Thank you so much. Purple's my favorite color. When I get into purple mode, I'm in purple mode. Then I'm in pink mode and aqua. I got a shirt. I like the sparkles. I don't know. I have a shirt that's aqua that has sparkles on it. And then I get into the blues and aqua modes. I don't know, greens. But anyway, I don't know if everybody likes me when I do topics or anything like that. I don't know. But I did have a good time coming here and taking you guys with me. And I think we're going to end the stream now. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Dior. Thank you for being here for me, everybody. Thank you for coming. Let's see, we'll turn it this way so we can see some of the water. um, everybody have a good night and keep your notifications on. And I will see you on the next one. Good night, Dior. Good night. Yes, I definitely will give Chloe hugs. She probably wrecked the place because I'm not there. She's so cute. She had treats. I told her if she leaves her potty pads by the door, I leave them by the door when I leave. I said, leave this here and you get more treats. She loves her treats. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Keep your notifications on. Happy Friday.